Hi, I'm JC with Stoner Car Care. Today we're going to take a look at detailing your dashboard and everything involved in your cockpit. Now at first glance, it might just be vinyl and some defroster vents, but modern cars have become much more complicated and become a cockpit for the driver. With all these different surfaces, it's worth taking a closer look at each of these pieces. What you're going to need is a clean microfiber towel, an interior detailer, a general purpose or trim cleaner, a screen cleaner or sensitive plastic cleaner, a soft bristle detailing brush, or if you don't have one of those, a toothbrush, an applicator pad, a household vacuum cleaner or a shop vac. The first thing you're going to want to do when detailing your dashboard is identify the different materials you're working with. Dashboards can be made of vinyl, plastic, suede, Alcantara. Even in this fairly standard family SUV, there's things like different types of plastics, there's speakers exposed, interactive touch screens, and clear plastic gauge clusters. Each of these materials need a different approach when detailing your dashboard. So now that you've identified all the surfaces you're working with, the first thing you want to do is get rid of any big, large debris on your dash. The last thing you want to do is knock dirt, hair, everything like that into your Bose speakers, into your vents. This dashboard is actually pretty clean, but if yours is dirty, you might want to start out with a vacuum cleaner just to get some of the large particles out. Other than that, you can probably get away with using a cotton terry or a microfiber towel. Before using any chemicals on your dashboard, always do a spot test in the hard to see, out of sight area. So now that you know your cleaner has passed the spot test, it's time to clean the rest of your dashboard. There's a few ways you can do this. Some people spray directly onto your surface. We like to recommend spraying into your microfiber towel to avoid any overspray on your sensitive materials or even on your windshield. Once you're cleaning, wipe with the least amount of pressure that you can to get the job done. Back-to-back or circular pattern for this application doesn't really matter. So if you're really getting into it and you want to get into these hard to reach areas, things like a can of compressed air, Q-tips, foam swabs are great for these hard to reach areas. Your infotainment and touchscreens can be some of the most sensitive materials in your car. We always recommend consulting your owner's manual before putting any product on it. And when you do, we recommend using side to side and up and down motion just to minimize streaks when you're putting on product. Next, we're going to talk about the gauge clusters. These can be particularly hard because they both have sensitive materials in them and are very hard to get to. So if at all possible, you're going to want to try to use a side to side and up and down motion when cleaning. But again, this is very sensitive plastic, so you're going to want to use a cleaner that's specified for that kind of material. Some newer cars use LCD screens. Again, we recommend consulting your owner's manual for that type of material. We also recommend staying away from anything that has a residue or is going to leave film behind. Now that your entire dash has been cleaned, the final step is protection and conditioning. Now, depending on the material, you're going to do this step a little bit differently. Hard plastics and vinyls can use a basic vinyl plastic rubber protectant. Leather, you're going to want to use a leather-specific conditioner. And things like Alcantara and suede are going to focus more on the cleaning aspect and keeping oils away from that material for the longevity. Things like extreme heat and UV age and weather your car and your dashboard faster. So these protectors usually have UV inhibitors to help keeping your dash look great longer. For most modern interiors, we recommend a product like Power Clean. This product not only protects and conditions, but also leaves with a satin finish that's not overly shiny that'll blind you in bright sun. The reason we recommend avoiding excessively shiny products is that extra shine is going to blind you when you're driving. You want to keep your focus on the road, outside your windshield, not on things bouncing off your dashboard. So although it's not the #1 thing you think about when detailing vehicles, the dashboard is the #1 surface that the driver interacts with. If you follow the steps of this video, you can quickly and easily detail the interior of your dash. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, as Stoner Car Care is going to be coming out with lots more content in the near future.